What up, guys, and welcome back to another TI King 210 NRL podcast. We are here with another podcast here for the next round here in round 4. But before we start this podcast, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, TI King 210, and please subscribe to our TI King 210 NRL podcast YouTube channel. And okay, and let's get started. Let's go and review the team list, and then we're going to decide who we're going to tip. Alright, let's have a look here. Going to the NRL app. By the way, chat, I've been really disappointed at the moment. My Dragons, with my team, the Dragons, we started off to not a good start. 3 losses, no wins for us, so but it is what it is. It's only round 3, start of the season. Alright. Let's go into the Roosters and the Seagulls lineup. We're going with Seagulls first. Tom Trbojevic, Jason Saab, Totola Kola, Ruben Garrick, Leo Haparade, Luke Brooks, Jamal Fogarty, Tona Pasika, Jack Sopkin, Kobe Harrington, Ugawatu, Ben Trbojevic, Jake Trbojevic, bench for the Seagulls. Brendan Wakeham, Corey Waddell, Ethan Bullimore, Paul Bryan, Afi, and Josh Freelidi. Alright, Roosters lineup. Are we ready? Okay. James Tedesco, Daniel Tupou, Billy Smith, Robert Toya, Mark Tawaze, Daly Chevy Evans, Sam Walker, Nafanu Wyatt, Reece Robson, Lindsay Collins, Angus Crichton, Cyril Wong, Egan Butcher, Connor Watson, Blake Steve, Nat Butcher, Celeste, Cody Ramsey, and Hugo Salvala. Alright. Super Friday's games: Tigers, Warriors, Broncos, Dolphins. Let's go this one first. Alright. Tigers, Warriors, Dolphins, Warriors. Shmi Kutsta, Danny Celestia, Adam Pommy, Ali, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, Luke Metcalf, Tano Boyd, James Fisher Harris, Wade Egan, Jackson Ford, Lecca, Jacob Lovin, Aaron Clark, Sam Healy, Mitch Barnett, Dometic, Tana, Star Smith, Mitan Nikoa, and Chanel Harris-Davida. Alright, Tigers lineup: Jareem Buller, Joel Skeleton, Suwataruva, Marashi, Luke Sully, Jack Maiden, Adam Dewey, Terrell May, Abby Coruscant, Fano Paul, Samuel Finau, Kai Pispor, Alex Twal, bench of the Tigers: Tristan Hope, Sione, Royce Hunt, Royce Hunt, Alex Safer, Batiafo, and Valento. Alright. Second game is for Friday. Broncos and the Dolphins. Alright. Reece Walks, Jono Kapani, Katoni Staggs, Dane Mariner, Grant Anderson, Ezra Mann, Adam Reynolds, Corey Jensen, Corey Picks, Xavier Wilson, Brendan Pickua, Jordan Rickey, Patrick Carrigan, Ben Hunt, Ben Tolti, Abix, Shimasaki, Jaden Hunt, and Blake Moser. Now the Dolphins: Hamaso, Tabi Fide, Joanne Asako, Jack Arulo, Heavy Farmworth, Selwyn Cobo, Cody Nikamurima, Isaiah Katoa, Tom Gilbert, Max Platt, Felice Kafusi, Camille Molinu, Kofanyu, Morgan Nolans, bench of the Dolphins: Bradley Snyder, Thomas Flegger, Owen Keeley, Ray Stone, Trey Fuller, and Francis Molo. Now, Super Saturday: Bulldogs, Knights, Panthers, Eels, Cowboys, Storm. Alright, let's go have a look at these Bulldogs and Knights first. Connor Tracy, Jack Kraz, Umi Tula, Stephen Crichton, Marcelo Montoya, Matt Burden, Lachlan Galvin, Max King, Bailey Haywood, Stu Tupanua, William Kikau, Jacob Preston, Jermaine Selman, Bench for the Bulldogs, Kurt Mann, Josh Curran, Lambu Homeboy, Sean O'Sullivan, and Jonathan Sewer, and Felicia Baker, I think, yeah. Anyway, Knights, Fletcher Hunt, Dominic Young, Dan Gagai, Bradman Best, Greg Marju, Fletcher Sharp, Sandon Smith, Jacob Salfidi, Phoenix Crossland, Tyson Vizell, Dylan Lucas, Jermaine McEvan, Matt Croker, bench of the Knights, Thomas Cant, Pasami Solo, Cody Hopwood, Francis, Tyson Gamble, and Harrison Graham. Okay. Panthers and the Eels. Dylan Edwards, Thomas Jenkins, Paul Adamodi, Casey McLean, Brian Tuttle, Blaise DeLonghi, Nathan Cleary, Moses Leota, Mitch Kenny, Lindsay Smith, Isaiah Papali, Liam Martin, Isaiah Yoke, Jack Bench of the Panthers, Jack Rogar, Billy Smith, Scott Sorensen, Luke Garner, Isaac Tongo, and Freddie Lussick. For the Eels, Isaiah Longy, Bailey Sorensen, Brian Kelly, Sean Russell, Josh Adaka, Jonah Patterson, Mitchell Moses, Jack Williams, Riley Smith, Junior Polo, Kama Talangi, Katoni Katoa, Dylan Walker, bench for the Eels, Dallin De Silva, Sam Tavani, Matt Dewey, Luca Marathi, Charlie Geimer, and Josiah Papali, I think he is. Alright. Last game of Super Saturday, Storm and Cowboys. Scott Drinkwater, Brandon Burns, Jackson Purdue, Zach Labert, Murray Talangi, Jake Clifford, Tom Dearden, Cohen Hess, Reed Marnie, Jason Tomalolo, Hurlem Lukey, Sam McIntyre, Ruben Cotter, bench for the Cowboys. Sonny Luke, Kai O'Donnell, Griffin Neem, Harrison Edwards, Thomas McKaylee, and Liam Stunton. Okay. Storm, Solo Falongo, Will Warwick, Jack Holworth, Moses Leo, Nick Meaney, Kim Munster, Jerome Hughes, Stefano, Harry Grant, Josh King, Joe Chan, Alec McDonald, Trent Leo, bench for the Storm, Tyrone Wishart, Cooper Clark, Tui Kokamika, Davey Molly, Jack Harrington, and Sonny Tanibro. Okay. Super Sunday, Raiders, Sharks, Titans, Dragons. Okay. Keanu Weeks, Samuel Tame, Sammy Sangi, Sebastian Cruz, Davey Savage, Ethan Strange, Ethan Sanders, Morgan Smithies, Tom Starley, Joseph Tapani, Hudson Young, Noah Martin, Corey Hopbush, bench of the Raiders, Jaden Brayley, Zach Hosky, Atamota, Joe Rodney, Dane Laurie, and Jet Stewart. Sharks lineup: William Kennedy, Sienna Katoa, Jesse Ramian, Kyle Samuel Stonestreet, Brendan Trindle, Nico Hines, Ali Fanol Blake Brayley, Thomas Hazelton, Billy Burns, Ted Wilton, Jesse, bench for the Sharks: Talakai, Toby Rudolph, Origin, Fusi, Brandon Ole, Hopper upon you, Takuya. Alright, now Dragons, Titans here. Alright, we're going to go with the Dragons first. Clint Gufferson, Christian Tugwell, Tim Sully, Ron Tom Holmes, 52, Cole Flanagan, Daniel Atkinson, Uya Gula, Damien Cook, Blake Brayley, Luchan Lalua, Jaden Sewer, Emma Stewart, bench of the Dragons: Jack Little, Herman Saleh, Jacob Hakalayu, Luoko, Fizzy Tonga, Josh Kerr, Brandon Hayden Buchanan, and Titans lineup: Keanu Kinney, Jojo Fafita, Max Fine, Philip Sami, AJ Brimson, Jaden Campbell, Sam Wills, Tino Fulsami, Furmore, Chris Randall. Bench for the Titans is Curtis Moran, Simpkins, Chloe Haas, Cooper Byer, Lachlan Elias, Josh Preston, and yeah, that is the Raiders lineup. No, the Titans lineup. And the Rabbitohs have got the bye. So that is the team list each for round 4. Oh, sorry, chat. My goodness. Oh, jeez, I'm having trouble now putting it back to. So yeah, that is the lineups for each team. So now we're going to decide who we're going to tick. All right, Seagulls and the Roosters. Now, the Seagulls are still searching for a win. They lost in round 1, lost in round 2, lost in round 3. No, they had the bye in round 3. They lost in round 1 against the Raiders 28-29. Lost to the Knights in round 2. 36-16 over the Knights when the Seagulls were at their home ground. And they're coming off a bye, 2 points, and they are still searching for a win. The Roosters, on the other hand, they lost in round 1 against the Warriors, 42-18. Round 2, they beat the Rabbitohs 26-18, and round 3, they lost to the Panthers 40-4 at home. And so yeah, it's going good for the Roosters at the moment. But with this one, I'm gonna go with the Roosters here over the Seagulls. All right, Super Friday: Warriors, Tigers, Broncos, Dolphins. Okay, with this one now. Don't get me wrong, like, these two teams, unbelievable. Warriors are on a winning streak. The West Tigers, they got a winning streak. They beat the Cowboys, and they lost last round 3, against the Rabbitohs, just short, 20-16. Now, injury blow for the Tigers. Luai is not in. He's done his knee. And somehow Adam Dewey got injured, but he's in the lineup. And so, yeah, this one is going to be tough. And it's going to be strong. It's going to be tough between these two teams. But with this one, I'm going to go... Oh, this one's tough. With this one, I'm going to go the Tigers here over the Warriors. I know. But it is what it is. I'm going with the Tigers. So, yeah, that's what we're going with. Alright. Second game of Super Friday, Broncos and the Dolphins. Now, what the Broncos did was absolutely brilliant and amazing from them. They broke their losing streak and got the job done against the Melbourne Storm in the grand final rematch when the Storm were leading halftime over the Broncos. And all of a sudden, the second half, the Broncos just came tumbling back and scored a victory over the Storm, 18-14. So with this one, Dolphins and Broncos, I'm going to go with the Broncos here over the Dolphins. Alright, Super Saturday. Bulldogs, Knights, Panthers, Eels, Cowboys and Storm. Now, Bulldogs, Knights with this one. The Bulldogs beat the Raiders, and the Knights, on the other hand, they lost to the Warriors 38-12 at home, and the Bulldogs beat the Raiders when the Raiders were at home 14-10. So with this one, I'm going to be going with the Bulldogs here over the Knights. Okay. Panthers and Eels. Now, the Panthers, they beat the Roosters 40 to 4, and the Eels, they beat the Dragons 30-20. So with this one, I'm gonna go with the Panthers here over the Eels to cause the Eels an upset. Alright, last game of Super Saturday is Storm and Cowboys. Now, with this one, the Cowboys, they beat the Titans last round 30-16 at home, and the Melbourne Storm, they lost to the Broncos 18-14. So with this one, I'm going to tip the Melbourne Storm here to cause the Cowboys an upset. Alright, Super Sunday, Raiders and the Sharks. Now, with this one, Raiders, they lost to the Bulldogs, and the Sharks lost to the Dolphins 38-10. But with this one, I'm going to back the Sharks here over the Raiders. Alright, Dragons, Titans. Alright, now, the Titans have lost 3 from 3, and the Dragons have lost 3 out of 3. 3 losses to the Dragons, 3 losses to the Titans. But with this one, I think I'm going to back the Dragons here over the Titans. Alright, and the Rabbitohs have the bye, and yep, that is my tips chat. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, TI King 210, and please subscribe to my podcast YouTube channel, TI King 210 NRL podcast. And we'll see you next Tuesday. You know the time, 4 o'clock. And see you chat next one. Peace and yeet.